Is it time to buy or sell NIO stock? In this video, we will explore NIO in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 4th of June, 2025. And now we are here to offer you an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You certainly don't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. Since May 23, 2025, our system has classified NIO as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 1.59. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this timeframe. The stock has faced a loss of negative 1.83%. This equates to an average daily loss of negative 0.23% since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating a likelihood of further decreases. The present 3-month trend forecasts a potential decline of approximately 16.28% over the upcoming 3 months, with returns possibly ranging from a decrease of 41.77% to a slight decrease of 1.42%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis predicts an approximate decline of 11.94%. Based on our assessments, the stock's performance could fluctuate between a decrease of 29.56% and an increase of 55.19% over the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price between $2.64 and $5.82. Our latest daily update for NIO includes the headline. On Wednesday, NIO stock price gained an impressive 6.23%. The NIO stock price increased by 6.23% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 4th of June, 2025, rising from $3.53 to $3.75. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 9.83%, with a low of $3.56 and a high of $3.91. The price has declined in 7 of the last 10 days, down by 5.3% during this period. Notably, trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 21 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 70 million shares changed hands for approximately $262,590,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $7.71, while the lowest price was $3.02. Currently, the price is 51.36%, or $3.96, below the 52-week high, and 94.40%, or $63.24, below the all-time high reached on January 11, 2021, when the price peaked at $66.99. NIO recently reported its first quarter financial results for 2025, highlighting a year-over-year increase in vehicle deliveries, which rose 4.1% to 42,094 units. The company's revenue also experienced a significant year-over-year increase, totaling 12 billion renminbi, reflecting a 21.5% growth. However, this figure was down 38.9% quarter-over-quarter. Despite these gains, NIO faced a wider-than-expected loss, raising concerns among investors. The vehicle gross margin reached 10.2%. While management has reaffirmed its delivery guidance of 72,000 to 75,000 units for the second quarter, investor sentiment remains cautious. Analysts have noted that the slower-than-anticipated performance could impede NIO's goals for break-even and profit margin improvements by the fourth quarter. Additionally, revisions of stock price targets by major banking institutions following these results indicate a shift in market expectations. In the near term, NIO's share price may experience volatility as the market processes this mixed news. The heightened execution risks and the competitive landscape in the electric vehicle sector could affect investor confidence. Long-term implications will depend on NIO's ability to effectively execute its strategy, manage costs, and capitalize on its growing sales as the year progresses, particularly in the second half when management anticipates stronger demand. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 28th of April, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned NIO a buy rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 21st of November, 2024, it was reported that Bank of America Securities gave NIO a neutral rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 28th of October, 2024, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned NIO an equal weight rating with an upgrade action. On the same day, it was reported that Macquarie gave NIO an outperform rating with an upgrade action. On Monday, the 30th of September, 2024, it was reported that Citigroup again assigned NIO a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to NIO stock. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as a strong sell. The following signals have been identified for NIO. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 2nd of June, 2025, and so far it has risen approximately 6.53%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is found. Volume is rising alongside the price, which is considered a favorable technical signal. However, some negative signals have also emerged, potentially impacting short-term developments. The NIO stock holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average, this creates an overall sell signal for the stock, suggesting a more negative outlook. With further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $3.88. Conversely, if the stock falls, it will find support from the short-term average at $3.63. A breakout above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will create another sell signal, reinforcing the overall trend. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Here are some additional signals you may find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots showed a buy signal 3 days ago. Bollinger also indicated a buy signal 3 days ago. The short-term moving average provided a buy signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 9 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 6 days ago. When we analyze the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a sell signal 12 days ago. The long-term moving average provided a buy signal 28 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages signaled a buy signal 44 days ago. For further signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for NIO. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $3.52 and $3.46. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this support is broken, the stock may decline to the next support level. In this scenario, NIO finds support just below today's level at $3.52. Should this level be breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $3.46 and $3.31. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with healthy trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by 350 cents between its high and low, translating to a movement of 9.83%. For the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 5.17%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for NIO, let's briefly discuss some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is facing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and could hint at bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of September, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at negative 470 cents. It's important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for NIO. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for NIO stands at $3.93. If you do not own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level worth contemplating for swing trading. On the downside, NIO faces its first support level at $3.52. If this support level holds, it may present a good entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for NIO from various analyst sources is to sell. The most recent insider trade for this stock occurred more than 3 months ago. The latest trade took place on the 24th of February, 2016, when Citigroup Inc. executed an insider sale of 850 shares of variable rate demand preferred shares. Currently, we hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is NIO stock a good buy? NIO presents several negative indicators, leading us to believe that it will continue to perform poorly in the upcoming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis suggests that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 5th of June, we anticipate NIO will open lower by 1 cent and begin trading at $3.74. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.